Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you like drama, if you like tea, heck, if you just like to hear someone else's story, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, join the family, hype me up, like, comment, and share. If you are returning, you already know how we like to do it. Let's get straight into today's reaction video.
Story time on how I lost my baby daddy of 4 years and my best friend of 3 years within 24 hours. By the way, this literally happened 3 days ago. But anyways, my baby daddy, we share a car. It's my car, but I let him use it for work and everything because he doesn't have one. Anyways, he was going out with his coworkers. And this is about like the 4th time he's gone out. Every single time he goes out till like 6 or 7 a.m. Anyways, he stays out like literally that late, doesn't text me the entire time, does not care, and then comes back in the morning and tries to apologize and stuff, but like what the fuck. Anyway, this time my mom was watching our son for the night because she had him while I was at work and she wanted to keep him for the rest of the night. Cool, you can keep him for the rest of the night. I'll just come pick him up in the morning. So I was like, how about we do something for the night? Because, you know, we don't really get alone time without our son. We can do something together. Because he wanted to go to the bar. I'm 20. I cannot go to a bar. So I was like, why don't we just do something together? And you can hang out with your coworkers another way. No. He wanted to go with his coworkers. Okay, he went with his coworkers. Anyway, I am texting his phone. And I'm not like blowing up his phone. I didn't text him until like 3 a.m. Okay, he went out at midnight. Bars close at 2 in North Carolina. Okay, they have to close by 2. So he's still not responding, still not texting me back. Texting me at 4. I say, if you're not back home by 5 a.m., you're never using my fucking car again. Other than for our son or going to and from work. And then 5:30 comes. He is still not home. So I texted him, I said, if you are not back by 7 a.m., we're done. Point blank, that's it. And he does not have service on his phone. So he can't text me back if he doesn't have service, so I couldn't see his location either. But he was at one of his coworkers' house. He could have connected to their Wi-Fi and texted me back if he really wanted to. But he didn't. He was out for 7 hours from midnight to 7 a.m. Anyway, next morning, I'm not talking. I'm giving him a silent treatment. I get in the car because we have to both go to work. I get in the passenger seat because I'm the only person that rides in the passenger seat. He drives. I'm passenger princess, whatever. My seat is reclined all the way back. I'm like, I literally fall back in the seat. I was like, what the? Because I'm the only one that sits there, so it shouldn't be reclined back. So I pull it back up and I'm just thinking, I'm like, okay. And I just had a feeling. I just had an itch, you know? So the next day, I go on his phone and I'm looking through Instagram messages because he asked his coworkers if we could go to a restaurant instead of a bar so I could come. And I saw the girl he texted to ask. Didn't think of any of it then, but then I saw the conversation was deleted. Why would you delete the conversation just because you're asking if I can come with y'all if y'all can go to a restaurant instead? So that was weird. So what did I do? Looked up how can you retrieve Instagram deleted messages. And then what did I do? I went onto his Instagram, downloaded all his Instagram data to my phone so I could see deleted messages, current messages, all of it. And then he went to go get food, takeout, which, by the way, he wanted to go to his job to get takeout. I told him I don't like their food, so I'm good. I got something else. But he wanted to go to his job. He said, well, if it's just going to be me getting food there, then I'm just going to sit and dine in. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Just get takeout and come back home. He said, no, it'll be cheaper. I'll just sit and dine in. I was like, okay, that's weird.
I'm confused. If you sit and dine in, is it higher than you taking it out? Like, I might be lost. Somebody, please, like, is it a different price? I'm confused.
Weird as fuck, but all right. So while he's gone, I'm going through the Instagram messages and I see this girl was in my fucking car. Not only that, he was texting her, telling her how he felt unhappy in the relationship, how we were rocky and wasn't, I'll admit, we were rocky. I mean, we have a kid and we're new parents. It was a little rocky. But he's telling her all this and telling her how last time they hung out, he wanted to kiss her so bad and he couldn't get to. And so that night, he kissed her. And then let her ride in my car, my all pink interior car. Yeah. And let's not forget, this girl knows about me, okay? Because literally 3 days before this happened, I came into his job because it was Halloween night and came to pick him up with our son in his Halloween costume. They're like, oh my gosh, hey. And this girl had the audacity to come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, girl. Like, your body's snatched. Oh my gosh, you're gorgeous. Wow, you've been messing with my man for 2 weeks. Cool. Well, not my man anymore. You can have him, Sid. You can have him, Sid the Sloth. I really don't care. Anyway, I find out. I tell him, come straight home.
Wait, did she think you was gonna be ugly or was ugly? I'm confused why she ran up to you like that in the restaurant and said all of that.
Straight home. And he comes home. And I'm like, so, I saw all your Instagram messages. I downloaded them all to my phone. Saw all deleted ones, new ones, anything that's on there. I saw it all. I said, do you have anything to say? He just got quiet. Just sat there quiet. Yeah, anyways. So after he sat there quiet and I told him, speak up, say something, because I'm about to kick you out the house. He was like, I was like, bruh, come on. So I asked him how long it's been happening. He said 2 weeks. And I told him, you don't need to lie to me, because I've already read all the messages, so just be honest at this point. He told me he only kissed her once, and it was just a kiss. I don't fucking believe that shit. Why was my seat all the way back and reclined if it was just a kiss? Cool. I'm not gonna believe that. I really don't care. Anyway, he's pretty much saying that he did it because he just didn't know what to do. Like, he was unhappy, blah, blah, blahzy buzzy. I was like, okay, cool. So what do? I call his sister. I say, hey, your brother just cheated on me. Come pick him up. He's out of my house. And I went to go pack up his shit, and I said, hey, do you want to help me pack up your stuff so you can go? And he didn't say nothing, not a word. He just sat there in silence on the couch. So I took it upon myself to pack up everything for him and put it all on the couch next to him, waiting for his sister to get there. And don't get me wrong, I was crying this entire time. I was definitely crying and bawling my eyes, which we will get to that part next. And so his sister comes, picks him up. I asked my best friend to come over because I just got cheated on with a dude I've been for 4 years and have a kid with. So, you know, I need some comforting. So she comes over, her boyfriend, cool, I'm friends with him too, whatever. She comes over and I think she's comforting me. I think she is, at least. And I'm crying, but then I stop crying because I've been crying for the past 2 hours. I'm out of tears. And it's gotten to a point where I'm almost feeling manic, and I'm calm. Like, I'm crazy calm. Like a type of calm where it's like, this bitch is about to go insane. That type of calm.
A type of calm, all y'all had to damn run because something about to happen type of calm. That's what type of calm she trying to explain, but let's carry on.
Story time on how I lost my baby daddy of 4 years and my best friend of 3 years within 24 hours. And her boyfriend's like, Izzy, you can't be having guys over now. Don't be having guys over, dating guys. I'm gonna be standing outside this door. Make sure you're not having guys over. Because her friend, or her boyfriend, is friends with my boyfriend. So I was like, I have a kid. I literally have a 1-year-old. I'm not gonna go off and just dating guys. I'm not that type of person. Maybe if I was still 16, you know, and didn't have any worries in the world, but I'm 20 with a kid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be bringing random dudes around my son. I have him to worry about and me. That's all for now. And I said that to him. I said that to him and her. She was sitting right next to me, so she heard. Anyways, she goes to my boyfriend, and her boyfriend goes to my boyfriend and calls him, I guess, the next day and talks to him. And she calls me the day after. So not even 24 hours after I found out I had gotten cheated on the night before. She calls me and it's like, Izzy, you know, I see you like a sister and I really want to be honest with you. And she tells me, I don't want you to get mad, but I just need to tell you the truth and be straight up with you, you know? A big reason he cheated and stuff is because you weren't pleasing your man. She goes on for 10 minutes. 10 minutes telling me how I needed to at least suck his dick or be sexy for him or do a little dance for him or something. She's like, even my mom has told me I need to do that for my husband. Guess what? No ring. He's not my husband. Second of all, I'm working 2 jobs, taking care of a child, and trying to get back into school because I had to stop going to school in the summer because I was too stressed out with taking care of a kid and 2 jobs and paying all the fucking bills by myself. So why would I want to have sex with this man? Why would I want to have sex with this bum? Anyways, I was like, okay. I kind of just tuned her out because I was getting pissed to fuck off at that point. She talks about this for 10 minutes. The crazy thing is, this girl is Muslim, okay? This girl's Muslim. She goes on and on about how, yeah, I keep telling my boyfriend, like, I don't want to have sex till we're married. I don't want to have sex till we're married. Like, I don't want that. Like, but you're telling me I need to have sex with my man to keep him? But you stopped having sex with your man and it's fine? It's fine? Oh, okay. Anyways, she goes on telling me, and Izzy, when we were at your house last night, we were talking about don't bring any of the guys or don't date any guys. Now, you were like, and you didn't deny it. You didn't deny it. Bitch, I fucking denied it right to your fucking face. Are you stupid? Are you slow? Maybe you are, because you can't even fucking spell. Anyways, I hang up on her right there. I literally denied it right there and said I wasn't gonna be messing with anybody because I have a son to worry about and don't want to worry about a man, okay? Hold on, I gotta make a part 2. Part 2 of how I lost my baby daddy of 4 years and my best friend of 3 years within 24 hours. Anyway, so I respond to her. I'm like, girl, I literally denied it straight to your face. When you were here, you were right next to me. I don't know if you're deaf, but I literally said verbatim, I'm not going to be messing with anybody or any dudes. I have a son to worry about and me to worry about. I don't want to be bringing random guys around my kid, okay? Okay, cool. And then I'm like, girl, I'm gonna hang up on you because you're pissing me the fuck off right now. Yeah. So I hang up on her. She texts me at 2 a.m. in the morning, which is like 4 hours later or something. I don't know. And she's like, Izzy, I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I don't want you to think that I think you're all at fault. I'm just trying to be honest with you and tell you, you know, as your sister, as your best friend. What? Girl, what? Anyways. So I don't respond to her till like 7 p.m. I'm like, because I talked to my baby daddy that day. We had like a 2-hour long conversation and he tells me that, what's it called? She was over here telling him that it was giving crocodile tears, that I wasn't really crying because I got cheated on. I wasn't really upset. No, I wasn't. That crying for 3 hours wasn't real. And that I was being too calm and too relaxed. It seems like I had moved on already and that I didn't deny that I was going to be with another guy soon. Crazy. So what did I do? I texted her. I said, honestly, it's crazy that you want to say it's giving crocodile tears and I seem too calm and relaxed just because I wasn't crying the entire fucking time. But okay, cool. This bitch can't even fucking respond to me. She has her boyfriend text me on her phone saying, Izzy, I don't want you to take this out on her name. It's really me and Michael. You know, we're the ones that were talking. I just asked her for her opinion and to bring it in and everything. And I replied, honestly, I don't want anything to do with all 3 of you anymore. All 3 of y'all could go to fucking hell. And he writes me this whole long paragraph like, okay, Izzy, if that's how you want to be, blah, blah, like, wish you the best. May God bless you. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And you know what? This is still her boyfriend texting me. She never fucking texted me back, okay? And she shows up at my house 2 hours later, unannounced. You couldn't text me back on your own phone, really text me at all, or tell me you were coming to, but you just show up at my house and knock on the door. Hey, it's me. What? Why are you here? So my mom is at my house, so she goes to the door to unlock it. I'm like, hold on, ask who it is. And that's when she says that it's her. And I'm like, no, do not unlock the door. Don't unlock that door. Keep it locked. Come back in, mom. Don't unlock that door. And literally, I guess she hears me say it. She calls my mom because she has my mom's number as my mom's sitting right there. And she's like, yeah, I really just wanted to come talk to Izzy because I'm really sad about our situation. And, you know, I wasn't trying to hurt anybody, and I love you, and I love Apollo, which is my son, and blah, 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 and just know that I'm not going to forget what she said about don't come open the door, don't let her in. Yeah, I hope you don't, bitch. I really hope you don't, because I don't fucking like you, and I don't want you around me, my kid, quite frankly, at all. Now, I do work with this girl, so I'm going to have to work with you, which I don't really care. I can be professional at work.
This is crazy.
Story time of how I lost my baby daddy of 4 years and my best friend of 3 years within 24 hours, part 4. All right, so a couple days later, we are back at work, we're working together, and we are completely ignoring each other. I mean, we're trying not even to stand in the same area, like by the POS, because we're both servers, all that. We're trying to completely be away from each other, not interact, nothing. Eventually, after a few days of working together, we have to, you know, start talking, saying words together, because we work together. Servers, you have to talk to each other. You just have to. And we eventually do kind of have a conversation about it and become cordial, and we're cordial at work. Everything's fine. Now my baby daddy, let's get back to that. So I kicked my baby daddy out the day that I found out he cheated on me, within like 30 minutes, an hour maybe. But you know what the best part is? We had to renew our lease literally a couple days before all this happened. So the day before I caught him cheating and kicked him out and everything, we renewed our lease for 2 years. Yes, 2 years. Yes, I'm so happy. Anyways, both of our names are on the lease, okay? It's not just my name. I'm primary, but he's also on it. After like a month of him being out the house, stuff like that, you know, I'm getting used to being a single mom. I'm doing great. I feel like I'm finally, you know, in my routine, got it all done. He gets kicked out by his grandma. So what does he do? He tells me that he is moving back in the house and there's nothing I can do about it because his name is on the lease. And I tried my best, guys, to, you know, be like, oh, no, you're not moving in. This is my house now. You're not moving in. But legally, I cannot do anything. So what happens? A month after being broken up, he moves right back in. And don't get me wrong, this man's sleeping on the couch. He's not coming back in my bed. No, I will tell you that. I will say, I, to this day, am still single. I have not gotten back together with this man. I promise you. Now, there was one slip up one night, like a couple weeks after we broke up. And that was it. That was it. There has been completely nothing after that. Now let's get to the good part. So about a week after he moves back in, I have a friend come over, an old friend from high school that is a guy. And my son is staying the night with my mom because she asked to keep him overnight. Cool, whatever. I have this guy friend over. We are drinking, you know, having a good time. Get pretty drunk, I would say. And he's gonna spend the night in my bedroom because my baby daddy has a friend over, his coworker, and they're both sleeping on both the couches in the living room. So he's staying in my room, blah, blah. Well, you know, people drink, stuff happens, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, keep in mind, me and my baby daddy have been broken up for over a month now. Not only that, he is now dating the girl that he cheated on me with. And they are like pretty much in a relationship at this point. They are exclusive, only with each other, blah, blah, blah. Tell me why this man is starting to get heated and mad that this man is sleeping in my room. We're not together. Last I checked, we are not together because you cheated. And you are still with that girl you cheated with. Anyways, he starts coming and banging on the door because I locked my door because he kept trying to come in there. He starts coming in there and banging on it. Banging on my door. So I open it, blah, blah. He's like, oh, he's not sleeping in here. He's not sleeping in here. Bitch, this is not your room. I'm not your woman anymore. I'm not your woman, your bitch, whatever. I'm not that. So you're not saying who's sleeping in here, who's not. I'm sorry, honey, but no. You gave that up over a month ago. Anyways, thank goodness his coworkers was there. His coworker pretty much dragged him out, was like, yo, chill out. You need to take a chill pill. Well, let's just say he was also a little drunk and he did not take a chill pill. He didn't. No, he didn't. I would say maybe about like 20-30 minutes later, I don't know the exact time of everything because I was also drunk, my door starts to get beat on a lot harder this time, and it's locked. And eventually, guess what? This man beats my door completely down off the hinge.
Completely crazy. First of all, you and him still stay together even though y'all not together. To bring in a male friend is diabolical. Like, why? And then you expected what to happen, because that is awkward, weird, and crazy. I'm not even surprised that nobody acted a fool when he walked through that damn door. At the end of the day, that grandma, the one who told him, no, you gotta get out. Go back over there somewhere, because legally she can't put you out. But you gotta get out of here. I guarantee you his grandma told you, no. Y'all both on the lease. Tell her y'all both on that lease. Call the police to get him back in that house. Technically, you might should have just moved yourself, because that was weird what you did. I'm sorry, both y'all was doing weird stuff, but that was definitely weird. That could have had put somebody in serious danger, and I am shocked that that person didn't tell you no and came over anyway.
Story time of how I lost my baby daddy of 4 years and my best friend of 3 years within 24 hours. Part 5, the final part. So he breaks down the door, rips up the covers, sees me, puts the covers back down, and I get slapped hard as fuck across the face. I mean, I got bitch slapped. Not gonna lie, even though I was drunk as shit, you know how when you're drunk, something hurts, but like it's not as bad, but you can still feel the pain? That's how it was. I was drunk and that pain still hurt, like it was stinging for like 5 minutes my face. So I start cussing him out. His coworker and friend realizes what he just did, so he goes to like grab him and pretty much dragging him out my room, because he's like screaming at me. We're going back and forth cussing each other out pretty much. He's like, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, blah blah blah. We're just yelling at each other, blah blah. Anyway, his coworker eventually drags him out. I put the bedroom door back up because like he knocked it off the hinges, but it was like I could still kind of like, you know, put it in the doorway and like get it to close because of the lock or whatever. So I did that, and then he proceeded to beat the door down 2 more times. So yeah, and then I just kept the door off because there was no reason to keep putting it back up. But he's like going at it, he's going crazy, blah blah blah. I don't really remember like the times between everything, but somewhere after that he finally gets calmed down by his coworker and kept in the living room, but his coworker falls asleep. He ends up taking the guy friend's car that I had. He finds his keys somehow, takes his car, drives it down the street of our neighborhood, and just leaves it there and walk back. So when my guy friend wakes up, he's like looking around for his car. He can't find this shit. We're like, Michael, where the fuck is the car? Blah, blah, blah. We're all like going back and forth. It's a whole thing. So we're all going at it, trying to figure out where the fuck this car is. Eventually he does find it and he leaves. My baby daddy is still like drunk as shit. I'm still drunk as shit because it's only like maybe an hour later or so. Maybe 30 minutes even. But he comes back in my room again and we're just like cussing each other out. Like he comes in and he tries to keep talking to me and like yelling at me about the whole thing. And I'm just telling him to get the fuck out of my room. I'm like, you put your hands on me, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out my room, go in the living room. Please just leave me the fuck alone. That's literally like what I'm doing. His coworker's asleep on the couch, okay? So it's just me and him in the house right now that are awake. Anyway, he's not getting the fuck out of my room. So what do? I call his sister and I'm like, yo, your brother just put his hands on me. I need you to come get him because he will not leave me alone. Like, he wasn't being aggressive anymore. He just would not leave me alone. And I didn't want him in my room. So she's at work. She's like, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna send our brother. So his younger brother comes, and his younger brother's pissed as fuck, like that when he found out he put his hands on me or whatever. His brother comes in the house, and he's like, yo, Mike, we gotta go, you gotta go, like, you put your hands on a woman, blah, blah, blah. Like, he was, like, cussing him out pretty much, but by the time he got there, he had pretty much calmed down. So he was just laying on the couch, just laying there, and I'm like, bruh, just get out the house. Like, I'm not even calling the cops on you, just leave. That's all I'm asking you to do is leave. Anyway, he won't leave, so his brother calls the cops. I don't call the cops, his brother does. The cops show up, blah, blah, blah. They see my door. They come to talk to me in my room, like, alone, and they're like, did anything happen? I don't know why, but I did not speak up. I literally cannot tell you why. I didn't say he put his hands on me just because this is the one and only time that it has ever happened. And I was also drunk as shit still, like, cause you know, we were drunk enough that when we woke up, it's like still 7 in the morning. We're still fucking tipsy at least. So I'm just like, no, he just broke my door down and I want him to leave. That's all I said. I just said, he broke my door down, I want him to leave. That is it. So the cop is like, okay, bud, you can go with your brother, or I can take you somewhere, blah blah. He's like, oh no, somebody's coming to pick me up, somebody's coming to pick me up. Nobody came and picked him up. The cop was like, do you want me to wait around till he goes, or do you want me to just go ahead and like when his friend gets here, he just takes him? I was like, you can go ahead, like, I appreciate you coming out, blah blah. Cop leaves. So keep in mind, his coworker is still asleep through all of this. His coworker's asleep on the couch, does not know any of this. Cops got called, nothing. Anyway, I'm telling him, like, are you leaving? Like, what's happening? His friend never shows up. Never, ever. His brother eventually leaves, and he's like, if you need me to come back, let me know, blah, blah. Cool, whatever. He just falls asleep on the couch. That's it. So the next day, it's weird, because it's like, I'm like trying to process everything still. Like, cause I've never had somebody put their hands on me before, like somebody I've been dating. And so like, I'm kind of just like, what the fuck? Like, I have video of him coming to my room being like, trying to talk to me or whatever about the whole thing. Cause he tried to apologize the next morning. He tried to come in my room when he woke up finally and was sober and try apologizing to me and stuff, like for hitting me. And I'm like, bro, okay, just go. Please, just leave me alone. That's all I care about. Just leave me alone. But it definitely was like a big thing that affected me mentally, and I just didn't know how to respond to it at all. So I told my best friend what had happened, and she told me that I pretty much need to go to the cops and like I need to actually like file a report, whatever. So the day after all this happens, so this happened like in the morning, kind of middle of the night, the next day, I go down to the police station first thing in the morning, and I'm like really anxious. Like, I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. I told her I would do this. I'm really close to my best friend's mom, so I talked to her too, and I was like, I told them I would do this. Like, my best friend's mom really texted me like 10 a.m. being like, are you on the way to the station? Are you on the way to the police station? I was like, yes, I'm on the way right now. She texted me while I was going there. And I get there, and I'm like literally about to break down crying in tears because I can't get myself together to do this. I'm like, there's no fucking way that the man I was in love with for 4 years, I had a kid with, I'm gonna file a fucking police report over him. Like, I could not convince myself, but I was trying so hard. So I got there, I said I wanted to talk to the officer that came to my house, because that's the only one I really felt comfortable talking to, because he was there. So I was like, can I just talk to the officer who came to my house? He was busy. I think he was like, what's it called, where they're like sitting somewhere pretty much like watching traffic or something like that. He was doing that, so he couldn't come down to the station at that moment. So he was like, do you want us to tell him you like called and we can give him your name and number, blah blah. I was like, yes, that's perfect. And they gave me his name and badge number, I think. And I think I still have the sticky note in here. I literally still have the sticky note from this. Yeah. That's my address. I'm not gonna show that, but I literally still have the badge number, the event number, and the officer's name on the sticky note. I kept it in my car. So a few days passed. I never received a phone call or anything. And I was like, I don't think I can bring myself to go up to the station again. I really don't think I can, because in that moment I was already almost having a fucking panic attack trying to go up there the first time. So I was just like thinking about it and over stressing a lot. And I know a lot of people are going to be like mad at me for not going through with it, but in the end I did move past it. It didn't really affect me more than like a week, and then it was kind of gone. But another big part to me was I didn't want my son growing up with his father in jail. All I wanted was to just be left alone. That's all I cared about, was just being left alone in that moment. I just wanted peace, and that is literally it. So I ended up having a conversation with my baby daddy. We had a long conversation, and I was like, hey, what you did is totally not okay. Like, you should have never ever laid your hands on me. I was going to file a police report, and I didn't, just because I felt like I couldn't go through with it, and I didn't want my son's dad in jail when he was growing up. I want him to have both his parents in his life. I was like, but if something like that ever happens again, you ever get aggressive towards me or anything, I don't care. I'm filing a police report instantly, because I still have the evidence. I have like a video of him admitting to it in my room, yelling at me, stuff like that. So if I really wanted to, I could. I guess chose to move past it. And please don't like attack me for that, guys. It was a big part of my life, and I've healed, and I'm doing better now. And that was the end. That's the final part. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening to my story.
Let's start with the friend. Why in the world would you even go back and tell all of these details about her crying, and they could be fake tears and all that stuff? All she did was call you over to have her back because, like you said, y'all are like sisters and friends, right? So I didn't get what she gained out of like going back telling all of this stuff to her boyfriend's friend. Like, that was so confusing to me. Like, are you her friend or not? Are you her friend or are you his friend? That's what totally confused me. Why do a grown person need someone to constantly tell them what they should and shouldn't do after their situation or whatever? I don't even know. I just felt like that friend wanted to be petty and extra and just wanted her 2 cents put in something, which caused her the friendship. But I digress from the friend. Let's go over to her. Girl, why do you need to explain yourself to us why you didn't file the report? Whether it was because you don't want your son dad growing up in jail, whether you still love him, whatever. It's none of our business. You just didn't file the report. Okay, let's move on. So never mind what people saying or coming at you about in the comment section. That's y'all business as far as why you didn't want to file a report against him. And that would be crazy to go back days and days later just to file a report on somebody when you could have did it that night. But you know, it's your business. If you wanted to or not, it's your business. Now let's get to the ending part about you inviting somebody else over while you and him still live together, regardless of if he with somebody else or what. That was crazy. And yeah, you definitely was going to get a reaction out of him, because why you think that he wasn't going to get upset and angry? Now, being physical, he shouldn't have done at all. Kicking down your door was crazy, but you could have known, like, or should I say should have known, that it was going to be a little extra by you inviting another male over, even though you and him is not together. But that's both of y'all apartment and y'all both still on the lease, and you thought it was just going to be all of y'all drinking together, having fun, and that was it? No. He responded off a reaction, and the reaction was you inviting another male over to an apartment that you and him share together. And let's be clear, even though he did that, even though he cheated and still with the girl he cheated with, you had to know that he was going to be upset about the whole situation. That's why it was better for you to just move out instead of being like, oh, we both signed the lease. You should have went to the rent office and had a conversation with them to see, can you just leave him on the lease and pay to get yourself off or whatever. I'm pretty sure your rent people would have been like, okay, y'all don't need to be in the same house together. Let's work something out. Because you can do that. You can pay early to break your lease. So maybe you just wanted to save money. Just say that. Like, yeah. But this whole story was crazy work. Like, girl. Anyway, you guys, drop down in the comment section what you think about this story. Don't forget to like, comment. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. On this channel, we do reactions. Yup, if you like the drama, if you like the tea, if you like just to hear somebody else's story, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, hype me up, like, comment, and definitely share this video. If you are returning, I definitely always repeat myself, and y'all already know, like, comment, share this video, definitely hype me up so I can get out into the algorithm. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.